Hello guys, it is Tuesday, which means it is not time for Nightmare Corridor or Cursed Realm. It is rather time to summon for the new hero. Now the patch just went live, I just got the maintenance diamonds, and we have a new Wilder upon us. So I'm going to be popping my summons here and see how far we can go. We have 5 select hero summons ready, so hopefully if we're lucky we can get 3 copies elsewhere. But I don't have too high hopes. One of my guildmates popped 46 cards without receiving a single copy. Hopefully we can get a little bit more lucky. So without further ado, let's just get into the summoning. And we missed. That's kind of to be expected. We also do have some elite stones. Now, I mean, I'll take a Cell Hypo as well, but with such a low amount, probably we'll just receive a whole lot of nothing. Now these can't give fodder, so there's at least that. Oh wow! That is really lucky, actually. Like, from these that can give Cell Hypos and stuff, we got a single copy. That's really good, right? Like, that's insane. The rest of them obviously not good, but that's fine. And here, if we're lucky, we can get another one. 9 stones. I don't have too high hopes, to be honest. And yeah, a bunch of nothing. To be expected, though. Alright, so let's just get into the rest of the summons. So we already have 1 copy so far. And let us just make sure she's on the wishlist before we start summoning, and she is. Right, so it's already Wilder Day. I'll just pop these 8 Wilder Scrolls. Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting anything here, right? But since it's Wilder Day, I might as well just pop the Faction Scrolls that I have saved up, which is 8. I don't even know where they're from, but yeah, not a significant amount anyways. Probably not even getting an elite, right? And let's just do the friendships. Now, friendship summons, yeah, nothing to be expected. My last summoning video for Raoul, we actually got an elite. I didn't receive any Cell Hypos, I believe. So, a back-to-back, even though that is fodder, that's pretty good. And just for OCD sake, I'm just going to take it all the way down to 0. Nice. Right, let us just hit into. So we have 200 summons. Now, I have no expectations because we already got a free copy. So that's like, I mean, that goes beyond my wildest dreams, right? So these 200 summons are basically just extras. That's a double. And actually, I believe that takes Trashia to 5 stars, so we can toss her out of the wish list. Let me see here. Yeah, it does. It actually also takes Oku, or what? Inoku? What's he called? He's called Anoki, right? Taking him to 5 stars as well. So we can toss those guys out of the wish list and toss someone else in there. So this guy's only at 4 stars. He can take this guy's place, and I think we are missing a star on Cass for Wilders. Right, let's just continue the summonings then. I mean, so far the luck has been fine, right? It's not been pity all the way, and we just got our second double. And another annoying part, I think Granite is actually also at 5 stars now. Nope. All right, 1 more copy for him to go. All right, I mean, we've seen 2 doubles, that's pretty good, right? Also, it's been a while since I've summoned, so maybe the luck stacks up. Lady Simona, she's nowhere near 5 stars. Another fodder copy, obviously, doesn't really matter. As for how good, wait, we just got 1. Nice. Wait, that's 2 so far already. If we can get a 3rd, we can actually ascend her, but I highly doubt we're getting a 3rd. Yeah. Well, I mean, if we can get 2 more, we can actually take her to 1 star. So, but I highly doubt we're getting 2 more, right? That would be nice. It's just, I mean, there could be 2 copies hiding in here. And there aren't. I will pop these for Wilders as well, just to see. Misha and Lawson. All right. Well, I mean, this is beyond my wildest dreams and imaginations. I think we got 3 copies already for her, and we do have 5 select hero summons, which means we can actually already take her to Ascended, right? Yeah, we got 3 copies. All right. Well, let's get into the diamond shredder, right? This is where you burn all your diamonds. So 5 copies, right? We're expecting around 9k per copy, so that's 45k. Anything less than 45k, and we are high rolling more than we already currently are. So let's see here. So that's the first. Okay, not on pity. That's already really good. Second. And on the third. Okay. And 1, 2. Okay, on the second. Pretty good. And I think that was on the second as well. 1 last copy. You could do single pulls here, but that's not happening. Like, we all know that's not happening. And last one. All right, I mean, that was like above average, I would say. We didn't spend 45k diamonds. We spent somewhere like 40k-ish diamonds. And for fun, we could just do this one. Nope. All right. Let us ascend this Snail. I feel like I play a bunch of games. I feel like rarely do you get a hero designed around being a snail. I think that's a pretty cool design. I gotta give some shout outs to Lilith for that one. All right, for fodder, I mean, we're just... who do I have? Like, so I have Misha at 5 stars, I have Pippa at 5 stars, so we can use those. And I believe we already have the fodder copies lined up down here, right? That is nice. Ascended on the first day. As for the viability of this hero, I just real quick, I gotta take a screenshot to annoy my guild, because we had some people quite unlucky with their summonings. So to piss them off, we have to take a screenshot. All right, let's throw her into the Ogin, and then we'll go take a look at the skills. So for the viability of this hero, obviously you can't tell, right? I always err on the side of caution for new heroes. Like, their skill description can be as good as you could ever imagine, right? But usually the heroes aren't, like, they have to prove themselves, basically. Like, and no heroes are broken based on skill descriptions alone. You have to see whether they're used. And that's for smarter people, and mainly whales who will take them high on the first day to decide whether or where they end up in the meta, right? But as for this hero, I don't actually know what she wants. She's like a support. She doesn't actually do damage. I suppose we could just give her this for now, and we'll adjust further. All right, so let's just take her to 20 signature items. But yeah, as I was saying, for this hero, she does actually have something unique about her, and uniqueness is usually good, right? Because if that uniqueness is ever crucial, the hero becomes meta. For example, like Soreth has this unique time entrance ability, and similarly to that, this girl in her ultimate, let's throw her onto the resonating crystal, so we unlock all her skills. I believe I have a slot open. I should. Yeah, BlueStacks is not laggy at all, guys. It's fine. We don't need an AFK Arena client like they have for Journey. That wouldn't be very nice. I did talk, or I did suggest that, but I got no response back from Lilith. But yeah, that would be nice. So for her skills, her ultimate is really interesting because, where is it? She basically stops time. Is it not her ultimate? I'm sorry, I really should have checked that out before this. Active. Yeah, here. Active. Misha removes all control effects on herself and causes all units to enter a state of illusion. During the illusion, no battle time passes, right? So that's the significant. No battle time passes, and units cannot recover energy or cast ultimates, right? So basically, just like the owl, or not just like the owl, but just like Orthros, I suppose, she has the ability to stop time during battle, right? He stops time for 3 seconds. She can stop time during an illusion, and also the owl, it doesn't stop time, right? But it adds, I believe it's owl level 15 in here. Yeah, prolonging the battle by 5 seconds, right? And Orthos is meta. Well, I mean, he's fringe case meta, right? The owl is the best pet, probably the best pet. And with her having the ability to stop time, even though heroes can't cast ultimates, surely, or potentially, if you can find a comp that abuses the fact that even though they can't cast ultimates, maybe some DPS heroes are just doing enough damage with their attacks, right? So high attack damage heroes like, well, I wanted to say Saurus. If you played back in the day, he was like a damage carry. Now he's a support as well. But like heroes like Gwyneth, for example, has high attacks even though they don't cast their ultimates. And heroes like Raku has the same effect, right? And for Raku, not being able to cast his ultimate is even above for the hero, right? But that's also what his plus 40 signature item does. But of course, Raku is like a CT hero at best, probably. So that I don't envision her bringing Raku into the meta. But I do think that this passage, or whatever you say in English, like these 3 lines of text, it has the potential of being really good, right? Basically for bossing events, right? Because extending the battle, if the survivability of your heroes is not an issue, which, I mean, for Cursed Realm, it is an issue, right? But for other, like for Abyssal Expedition, potentially it's not an issue. Stopping time could be really, really powerful. So, therefore, I was going to summon her anyways, but I do think there's merit to her being actually viable. I could definitely see that ending up being the case. I'll toss her into the furniture. I don't have any furniture summons saved up. But yeah, I summoned her. Getting 3 copies from normal summons or 2 copies from normal summons and 1 from stone is beyond my wildest dreams. But yeah, that's pretty much it, right? We'll have to see where she lands for viability. Obviously, if you're a new player, do not summon blindly for heroes like I'm doing. The only reason I'm summoning blind for heroes is because I have every single 4 faction hero ascended, right? So basically, I'm just saving up cards, these cards from Stargazer and Timegazer summons, and then I'm also saving up, stones and my normal summons, and also my select hero summons, right? And the reason I'm summoning blindly is because usually newer heroes end up getting used, right? So the best example for this philosophy is actually Vika, right? So when Vika released, I skipped her, right? Because I was like, there's no way she's any good. So I didn't get any ship rewards. But then, lo and behold, comes the Nightmare Corridor round where Vika is all of a sudden the best in slot damaged hero, right? So she ended up having a use, and as you can see, for most of the newer heroes, right? Charshi is useful, Ivan useful, Naruko useful, he's useful, she's useful, she's useful, Atheus is useful, Adrian's useful. The Tombstone guy is useful, right? But only in niche PvP formations with engraving 60, so I wouldn't say he's overall useful. This hero is useful in Curse Realm and in Nightmare Corridor, actually, and also in PvP, potentially with her engraving 30. I've seen some use of. Raul has yet to see any use, but his kit, I mean, it reads to be fairly strong, but obviously he has no use yet. So yeah, still waiting on that one. And then for her, obviously too soon to tell, but yeah, that's basically why I always summon for them, because I want to take advantage of the ship rewards, because if I'm going to summon them anyways, I might as well get the free resources from summoning them on release, right? I'm going to go annoy my guild with the fact that I summoned her. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys. Well, I won't see you guys this weekend, but I'll be back the week after for Cursed Realm and Nightmare Corridor because of my exams. But that's it. Just a quick summoning video, or probably not that quick. But that's just how it goes. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye.